back from hunting figures. Shopping bags, crazy furs, bitches. Future's call, gotta pick up figures. I sell the extras for my case, flip. Future waves, I will be coming. Come check me, you know I got it. Devil's dudes, not a scalper, people. Figure walks, Marvel Legends. Dudes doing the reviews, fellas. Do keep getting that De Niro copy. Even if I got a review and sell it, even got comic shop credit. Lucky look, I found it. They call me Devil Do It. Watch the review, yo. You know I got it. It's your boy Devil Do It. And you know I got it. So subscribe.
What's going on? It's your boy Devil Do It. Today we're doing another action figure review. Today we're going to be doing a comparative of Daredevil from the Hasbro Infinite Series, Hobgoblin, Build-A-Figure Wave, Spider-Man, Daredevil, the Ares Wave, I think, no, Nemesis Wave Daredevil, the red version. Back there is the Toy Biz Urban Legends 4-figure box set Daredevil, and my custom Daredevil that I made from a face-off Daredevil and a Drax, comic book Drax, kit bash. So as you can see here, on my custom, I went for the regular red with the darker gloves and boots and the dark DD, as opposed to where the other two Hasbro releases have dark red and brighter gloves and boots, and the DD on the Daredevil. The DD on my custom is sculpted on by myself. I did that. I used epoxy sculpt, and I shaped it out with a thumbnail needle. The box set Daredevil was just really dark, all single color, a lot of black shading, so you can barely see the DD on it, but it's there and it's outlined in black. Really nice figure. I made my custom Daredevil before they announced the new Daredevil, so I was pretty happy with it, and I still am happy with it. So what I'm gonna do now is, now that I have this one and they are about the same size, I'm gonna make my custom into Shadowland Daredevil. So I'm gonna have to remove the sculpting of the DD I did and then do it over. I do hope we get an armored Daredevil. I did like that suit when I was younger, the blue and the red. That was nice, the armored Daredevil. You see here the Nemesis Wave Daredevil has a case of the Emma Frost with the tiny head. He is actually smaller than the other figures, as we see here. But I'm gonna go from least favorite to favorite. So this is my favorite, second favorite, then him, so he's first. I do like the Billy Club that this Daredevil comes with. He has a lot of string. A lot of people were using this figure as a base for a custom Scarlet Spider. The head sculpt's pretty cool. I like it. I wish the eyes were a bit brighter. The shading is crazy dark. Everybody wants the other one though, the single carded release on the Spider-Man Classics wave. His articulation is good for what we got from a toy, but his head looked all the way up. He looked down, side to side, bulge on his shoulders, bicep swivel. He has an armpit joint that comes out, double jointed elbow, forearm swivel, and his hinged wrist, so it goes forward and back. He has an ab crunch, waist swivel, bulge jointed hips that look funny just like his shoulders, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee, boot swivel, and his ankle pivots forward and back, and toe articulation. This figure is it is disproportionate also. You can see by his shoulders, they stick out a lot. Just like the counterpart from the Face Off. The only difference is they gave this Face Off figure some texture, so the suit looked like a suit. This just looks like a flat body. If it wasn't for this area right here, you would think he's naked. with just the holster on his hip. But nonetheless, this was my Daredevil for a while until I got the Nemesis release. So I was happy with that. Next up, we have the Nemesis release again, who has the case of the Emma Frost. Tiny head, tiny body. For some reason though, I like the leg sculpt on it. And I don't like his baton. It's mad small, you can see. Doesn't go long. I think I have to tie. I think they're supposed to be strained together. I'm not too sure. His articulation goes up, looks up a bit, doesn't look down much. Head goes side to side. He has ball jointed shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and a wrist swivel in his hinge, so he goes forward and back. He has a nice ab crunch, waist swivel, ball jointed hips, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee, no boot swivel, ankle swivels, and it pivots down and forward. I was happy with this guy for a while. I kind of want the yellow one still. This Daredevil right here, as you can see, this is my custom. I try to file down as much as possible all the joints to avoid paint rubbing with this there, and it works. The paint rubbing is not as bad. The torso is actually comic book Drax. And I kit bashed him with a face-off pelvis, the legs, everything's face-off. The arms, the head, the arms, the forearms aren't. These are actually Taskmaster. I didn't like the way Daredevil's hands are. I don't know. To me, the arms look too long. I'm not too sure, but you know. And then I kept everything except for the belt. I didn't give him a belt. These batons actually look very similar to the new Daredevil, so I might give it to him. But again, I'm gonna make this custom Shadowland. So, but look at the articulation. Whoa, came on. Yeah, let me get it back in there. He looks up a lot. He looks down good. His head goes side to side. He got ball jointed shoulders. You can see some paint rub there. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, forearm swivel, and his wrist is hinged, so he goes forward and back. He has a nice ab crunch, waist swivel, ball jointed hips, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot rotation, and his ankle pivots down and up, and he has toe articulation. So this is my custom again. I'm happy with the way it came out. I'm just gonna make him Shadowland. Thanks to Advocate Pinoy for that. And this is the Spider-Man Legends Wave. This joint is sick. Look at the scope work. The head scope is sick. Nice body, buggy cap, of course. This is very soft plastic material. His articulation, his head goes up, down, side to side. Ball jointed shoulders, bicep swivels, double jointed elbows, wrist swivels, hinged forward and back. Got a beautiful ab crunch, waist swivels, legs go out a lot. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee, boot rotation, and ankle pivots forward and back. Yeah, man, so that's the review on that. Here they go again in all their glory. Man, this Daredevil right here is very reminiscent of the way I grew up on him. I remember he fought back in the late 80s. He fought Punisher and stuff. But definitely the most get of the group is the Spider-Man wave, the new one with the bucket cap mold. This bad boy right here. You will not be disappointed. I'm very happy we finally got something with great articulation and good scaling. Because again, the Nemesis Wave 1 is pretty small. Again, I'm really happy with my custom, so I'm gonna transform it into the Shadowland Daredevil, like Advocate Pinoy did with his Nemesis Wave 1. But I think I like this build better. It goes in scale with Bucky Cap. So that's the review, man. Pick it up. He will not disappoint. Devils do certify. Get this whole wave. This whole wave is pretty good, other than the two female figures. But again, you will not be disappointed. That bath looks sick. I'm definitely going to be in the market for one. Got to pick him up. And again, that's it. That's the review. Hit the like button if you're feeling it. Leave the comment. Subscribe if you haven't. Like my Facebook page. Follow my Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the description below. Holla at me in general, man. You already know. It's your boy Devils Do. And I'm out. 1.